Hey, what's going on, man? Hola, amigo, ¿cómo estás? Guten Tag, wie geht's dir? Want to do a live commentary for you. This one's on Fisherman's Bay, Standard Battle, Jagdtiger. This is a Tier 9 game. I think what I'm going to do... Well, let's see. We know what we're going to do. We're going to sit here for a second, just to see where everybody is going to move out. Then we're going to go cover the weaker side. So we have four mediums, 3 mediums, Tier 7, no Tier 9s over there. Well, we could do the T-54, he's a Tier 9. And we've got the T-54 over there. IS, IS-6, E-50, IS-6. We don't have any, not artillery, but we don't have any anti-tank support over there, so, or tank destroyer support, so we're going to go over to the city. And probably keep an eye in the middle since we don't have anybody in the mid. I mean, this is not a bad split here when you really look at it. I mean, obviously the mid is open, but we always can really have eyes on the middle here. As long as you sit close enough towards the 6 or 7 line over here on the east side, or if you sit towards 2 or 3 on the west, you can pretty much cover the middle. You wouldn't have to actually have an individual sitting there. You can see that T-43 up there is taking shots from somebody on the left on here. So, basically what you want to do is move up here, try to support these guys pushing in the city. Or at the dock, I should say, because I think that's rather a dock. But anyway, the other thing I want to do is just, again, like I say in every one of these live commentaries, it's fun for me to just be able to drive around a little bit, play the game, and just kind of BS with you. And that's probably why I had so much fun playing with Globit's Gaming, those videos last week. The previous videos I put on here, I put like 6 videos, a couple outtakes videos, just some regular videos, you know, one on the new Maravenka. Just had a ton of fun playing with the guy, very nice guy, obviously knows a ton of the game just listening to him talk, knows a ton about the game, and it was just fun to just play in a group rather than playing by yourself all the time. It really added a whole new dimension to the game. Surprised I haven't been spotted. There he is. Where you at, Broseph? He's side-scraping there. He's side-scraping like a fiend. So, we gotta get a better angle on him. And now I'm not gonna have an eyes on him. I'm not gonna get him spotted, but maybe we can do some damage towards these guys that are pushed up in the middle, just to be able to keep them honest. Somewhere along. Okay, here we go. Now I'm spotted. Now he gets a hit into me. There we go. Get that nice front end right there. We'll angle a little bit. STI's looking at us. There you go, back up. Perfect. Perfect. Come on. There we go. I just love the Jagdtiger. This thing just puts so much damage downfield. It's just incredible. And I'm not going to be able to get a hit on him there. I'm not going to bother to take that shot. When you're playing with if you were playing like premium, you know, what the heck, why not? Okay, so he's on the other side of that hill. What the heck, why not? Go ahead, take that shot. But with me, since I'm not playing premium, that's going to cost me a lot of money to take shots that I'm not going to do any damage for, so. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come out a little bit further to get around this T-25 over here. Oh, we got a couple. Got the IS over there, and there's T-25 over there as well. So I'm going to come around the side and just give them a rude awakening. There we go. IS is farther back. No, he's not. Can't see that T-25. The IS is done for. Now here's where we got to be careful. This light tank. We're a light tank and we're inside the city, so we could get in some big time trouble very easily and very quickly. So he's probably the biggest threat to us right now. Come to me, IS-6. Drive to me. Okay, that's good. So we got this one pretty much in the bag. T-54. He's also a threat and he's closing, so... Rushed shot. Tried to get something in on him. Didn't work. So now what I gotta do is I gotta start getting down towards my buddies down there. If you're a TD like this, or say you're the IS-6, or you're a tank that's wounded, drive to your friends. That's what you gotta do. Don't try to sit there and 300 of them. You know, last stand of the Spartans in the middle of nowhere. Go with your buddies and try to get with your buddies and get their back up. That's the best thing that you can do. And right now, Brosif, that artillery is not a priority. Artillery is almost never a priority, except at the beginning of the game. Once you get towards the end like this, and you're just down to a last few tanks, M103, I don't know if I'm able to pan them up here. No. So I'm not going to even waste my time with them. I am going to do is try to get along the... Yeah. Try to keep my speed up, get on the other side over here. There we go. Now I'm gonna divert his attention, and I'm gonna start getting a better angle on him. Now this guy's screwed. So yeah, I hope everything's going good with you guys. Like I've mentioned in a previous video, my headset is screwed up. It still is screwed up. I'm trying to get a warranty claim in on it, and what they said to me with Logitech, it's a Logitech G930 wireless headset. What they said to me was they'll send me a warranty replacement, you know, a new headset. Basically the problem is that it's not charging anymore. You know, it's pretty bad news if a wireless headset isn't charging. So they'll send me a brand new one, as they should, but there we go. As they should, but they're only gonna send it to me after I send mine in. So they're gonna take my headset. I gotta send my headset into them. They're gonna take it. They're gonna look at it, see if there really is problems with it, and then from there they will they'll send me one in the mail. They'll send me a new one. So I don't know how that's gonna really affect. Let's go back to the Stug. I love the Stug. Favorite tank in the game, bar none, is a Stug. I thought I had something else on this. Didn't I have a gun rammer on this? I thought I had a gun rammer or something on it. But in any event, so they're going to send that. I don't really know if it's going to put me down out of making videos for a while. Hopefully it doesn't. I'm thinking what I'll do is I use a Blue Yeti microphone for my recording, and it does have the option to like stick in the headphones into it, and it'll also play the music and, you know, play the sound through that. So I'm thinking is I'll just take my some of my iPod earbuds, plug it into my Blue Yeti, and hopefully I can get that to work and be able to still record videos and so on and so forth. I really want to start up with that Total War Let's Play. Just been looking forward to doing that for a long time. And it's at first I really wanted to, you know, I've always wanted to do that. I've wanted to do it for a couple months. It's just that I wanted to get Unity of Command done before moving on to that. And then by the time Unity of Command was over, my girlfriend was up in August, so that was the entire month of August. And then at the end of August, my headset screwed up. So I really... And I know it's October now, so I had all September. I was emailing back and forth with Logitech and blah, blah, blah. Excuse. But nonetheless, I really want to get that Rome 2 Total War thing going. And I really got to get back into Panzer Corps. That was a ton of fun when I played that. And it just... I quit playing it because it was just getting too much for me to be able to do the Unity Command and Panzer Corps. Because Panzer Corps, one of those is about an hour and a half. And that's assuming I get a brilliant victory on the first go-around. Sometimes, or a lot of times, I wasn't. So I'd play it one time and then I'd go over it and play it again until I eventually got a brilliant victory on each map. So, or it's likewise with Unity of Command. So that's why those kind of take a little bit more out of me than you really realize. So this is pretty solidly a tier 5 game. We're on Sacred Valley Standard Battle. It's the first time I played this one in a little while. The only thing is I'm getting a little too far up here, or a little farther than I'd like to be. Especially considering I'm a tier 5 tank destroyer and that thing's over there is just a tier 3. A tier 3 medium? No, tier 3 light tank, even worse. And I don't have the best... I don't have the best armor in this thing either. So I'd like to be able to keep my distance. I need to keep my distance in this thing. And put this phenomenally accurate gun, long distance shooting weapon, I guess, you know, put this thing to work. Such that the really quick reload, 4.22 seconds, and just so accurate. And combined with the fact that I'm really lightly armored. But it looks like I just went the wrong way to find the enemy tanks, huh? KV-1S looks like that got nerfed. That was a tier 6, now it's down to a tier 5, isn't it? Isn't that true? Isn't that correct? I think that was a tier 6. AT2, I don't know. That thing's gonna be a pain in the rear to try to damage that guy. That guy is really, or it used to be. I haven't really played too much in the 9.3 other than the test server. But it used to be that thing was just crazy to try to kill. So I'll come down here, try to get a little bit of flatter surface. Get an angle. There we go. Come on. A little too far behind him. I don't know where that one went. Man, all of these shots, these guys are right up in front of me, and for some reason I'm just not on target today. I just took a blind shot, missed him. And let's see, right about then he stops. You see that? Sometimes you just don't have it. There we go. Wir haben sie. Ist kaputt. Come on. There we go. Got his nice side armor there. That's beautiful. He's got to have some cover in front of him. As long as he shoots at that guy, not at me, I don't care. We're gonna take that building down. And there we are. Okay, so we got a guy up here to the... couple of them over there. That's gotta be the medium 3 that was shooting at me, I imagine. KV-1, we gotta keep our distance from him because he could probably one-shot us. Come on. It's probably a rock or something there too. Oh, that's... I can't miss a shot. See, what I'm doing here is I'm taking a shot to try to hopefully hit him and then keep moving underneath the buildings there so he would keep shooting the building. So this is going to be a close one. This is going to be a close one. Okay, T-34. I think that's the guy I was just shooting. He's down to 12 health, right? 12%. I should be able to take him out in one shot. Let's come around here. There still is one more medium tank. Gotta keep our space from that KV-1. And I'm really worried about being shot from behind here. So KV-1's coming around. T-34 is coming around. He's sitting on that road, so what I'm gonna do is see if I can't use my speed, because this thing is a fast tank. Use my speed to get around from behind him. I wouldn't be surprised if he started coming around this way and I met him. Again, I'm just worried about that medium 3, because I don't know where he is. KV-1's probably going to come up this road. Just because he's so slow. I would have to guesstimate that he's gonna go up there. Pretty soon. Alright, let's go on the back here. I wonder if I could draw them out by starting on their cap. If that would freak them out enough for them to try to come back and turn around and come back to me. I try to keep as much of my front armor covered as possible, but yet still be able to shoot. They're gonna outcap me, I think. Yeah, they're going up by 2, so there's 2 of them on their cap. That's probably a bad idea. Now we gotta see if we can use the speed to our advantage. I'm not gonna get there in time. Oh, one of them came off. One of them came off. KV-1, there he is. Screw him, I'm not going to worry about him. He's up there, someone's up there. Let's get around this side of the rock here so that KV-1's... oh, that's not good. Don't slow down too much. Don't slow down too much. Okay, he fired. You hear it just went off. Yep. Had to go for him though. Screw you, John McClane. Ah, that's a disappointing one. What are we gonna do? Let's go into Tier 2. What could I have done better on that one? Again, every time you play these games, you got to think at the end, what could I have done better? I probably should have just stayed on that right side instead of trying to go all the way around to flank him. That was probably a bad idea. I probably should have just stayed on the right and just waited for that T-34 to come in front of me. And then he was down to 12%. I probably could have taken him out in one shot. And then I would have only had the KV-1 and the medium 3 left. That's probably my first mistake. My second mistake is probably trying to go cap Although they did come off once I did that. The KV-1 started to come out and at least separated them. At least got some separation there between the three. The only problem was that T-34 stayed around at the base. And I couldn't, you know, I suppose with a 4-second reload, but that guy was hiding behind that building. I don't know if I could have shot the T-34 and then tried to get him. That's something else I could have tried to do. Anyway, we got Kharkov Standard Battle. This is solidly, well, it's basically a solid Tier 9 game. They only have one Tier 10 on each team. So, and I'm Tier 8. Tier 8 heavy. So because I'm technically at bottom tier, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit back a little bit, play a lot more defensively. So let's see what they're going to do. This guy's going all the way down here. I don't know how good of an idea that is. Although I should probably come over here to try to back these guys up. Just to give them a little extra support over here. Because we're solidly strong in the west. So we don't really have to worry about the west. It'd probably be pretty nice to have a 360-degree turret over here on the right side. Just to be able to help these guys out. What is that that's moving up here? What is this thing? Could come over here. T1, okay, T110's way back there. I'm gonna come up here, see if I can't keep my lower plate covered by this debris here. See what's out over here. I think that's the VK right there. Jagdtiger's way in the back, so I can move up a little bit further, see if I can't get around this guy right here, get fire in on him from two different directions. So, you know, he's moving up. T-32, right? And I can't see him from here. Uh-oh. Okay, VK-4502. I like my odds against him. Come on. Let's angle a little bit more. Where are you? He backed up by the looks of it, yeah. Okay, here's what we're gonna do now. Wait for him to take a shot. I gotta watch out for that medium behind me. Oh, come on. For real? They must have... Yeah, that's what I didn't want to have happen. There you go. Stay there. Yeah. Outmaneuvered. I can't believe the frickin' VK-4502 bounced 2 shots off of him. And I tried to put him in between me and that Lorraine. I wanted to get boxed in that corner to keep that Lorraine from shooting at me, but... whatever, just stupid mistake there. Sometimes that happens. Anyway, just a real quick, probably like a 15-20 minute video. Real quick little video for you in of a live commentary. Again, I'm going to be playing those other games. You know, I'm still playing World of Tanks, still have a lot of fun with it. Had a ton of fun playing with Globitz Gaming. Again, if you haven't checked out his channel and aren't a subscriber to his channel, do yourself a favor and subscribe. But I hope you guys like those videos. Let me know what you think about everything. And I hope everything's going good with you guys. So I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.